One Radio Network. Lamar Jackson's Twitter handle is LJ-Era8, but could the LJ era for number 8 be done in Baltimore? The Ravens quarterback revealed Monday that he's requested a trade following stalled contract talks. The Ravens head coach John Harbaugh tells NFL Network he's still hopeful things can be worked out.
100%, 200% want him to be a Raven, and I believe it's going to happen, and you prepare that way. I'm positive about Lamar. I know the people that are involved, so I feel good about where it's going to go, and I'm really not worried about it too much.
If Lamar is traded, are the Patriots an option? Team owner Robert Kraft says he received a text from rapper Meek Mill telling him Jackson wants to come to New England. Kraft says he replied that all personnel decisions are made by Bill Belichick. And the Jets remain optimistic that Aaron Rodgers will eventually be their new quarterback. General Manager Joe Douglas says he's had productive trade talks with the Packers, and there's no hard deadline to get a deal done. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
It's March, and you know what that means. Taxes are almost due. Jackson Hewitt can help you win tax season. That's the sound of your maximum tax refund. The sound of getting 50% off tax prep. The sound of many of our competitors' prices going up. And the sound of getting to your nearest Jackson Hewitt. Hurry in for 50% off tax prep before this offer expires April 9th. Limited time offer for new clients filing in participating locations. Max value $200. Visit jacksonhewitt.com/50 for terms.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries worried about COVID-19. COVID-19 tests are now covered by Medicare Part B. That's right. Achieve DX will ship you your rapid COVID-19 tests at no cost straight to your home. These easy-to-use FDA EUA authorized tests will give you results in 15 minutes. Even if you have a Medicare Advantage plan, you can have these tests delivered to your home at no cost to you, and the shipping is free. For your free COVID-19 tests, call Achieve DX at 800-300-1634. That's 800-300-1634. Call now.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro NCAA men's basketball station for the Imperial Valley. For Imperial Valley, Yuma, and Mexicali as well. And Saturday, we have the Final Four games. San Diego State, the Aztecs, take on the Owls of Florida Atlantic University at noon. And we'll follow that with the Miami Hurricanes and University of Connecticut Huskies. Yeah. And then on Monday, it's the championship. Will the Aztecs be there? Got to get through the Owls if they're going to be there. I know nothing about Florida Atlantic University, other than I'm assuming it's somewhere in the state of Florida. So we'll just kind of leave it at that. And their nickname is the Owls. Okay. Well, so you want to go to a Major League Baseball game, right? Yes, a website shows the Dodgers have the third most expensive opening day ticket prices in Major League Baseball. Okay? The average price of an adult ticket, parking, a hot dog, and an adult beverage at a Los Angeles Dodgers baseball game, $154.50. Yeah, take a family of 4. Yeah, before you do, take out a second on the house, because you're going to need it. Oh, boy. Yeah, $154.50. Okay. Yeah, you know, and I'm a baseball fan, but, you know, when you're paying a 208 career hitter $483 million over 8 years, it's a bit ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not in favor of that. Oh, well. And let's see. Oh, yeah, NASA says an asteroid has a chance to hit Earth on February 14th, 2046. Yeah, okay. We're looking out ahead here. The impact could be catastrophic. But there is good news. Yes, that includes the Kardashians being missing. Yes. Let's see. Oh, we have birthdays today. Okay. Remember Hee Haw? Remember Charlie McCoy, the harmonica player? He's 82 today. Actor Diane Wiest, 77. Didn't they name a lake after her up in the north end of the valley? Reba McEntire, 68. Actor Alexandra Billings, 61. Rapper Salt of Salt and Pepper, 57. Actor Tracy Needham, 56. Actor Vince Vaughn, 53. Singer-songwriter Matt Nathanson, 50. Guitarist Dave Kooning of The Killers, 47. Actor Julia Stiles, 42. Lady Gaga is 37. Okay, there you go. We got local birthdays, and they're coming your way.
This is Sarah Griffin with the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Becky Arias, Adam Felstead, Kathy Coronado, David West, Martin Marquez, Frank Quintero Jr., Luis Imperial, Gloria Paleo, Henry Poston, Linda Stevens, Diana Hermosillo, Miriam Perez, Andre Escamilla, Patty Angulo, Richard Maldonado, Donald Joseph Graff Jr., Meredith Ibarra, Linda Fregoso, Maximus Alvarez, Katie Limon, Billy Foster, Brad Wilkinson, and Ruth Montenegro. Happy birthday from KXO. In case you missed it, yesterday was National Joe Day. Yeah, an excuse to enjoy a cup of Joe, or coffee, if you will. Yeah, enjoy a cup with your friends named Joe. That would be me. Okay, it's Joseph Carroll. I do not use Joseph. The government uses Joseph. Yeah, but I don't. The only person that's ever called me Joe was my dad, who was Joe. Yeah. Anyway, I don't need an excuse to have a cup of coffee. Yeah, it's required drinking in my household. Yeah, anyway, so sorry we missed Joe Day yesterday, but, well, every day would be Joe Day. Yeah, a cup of Joe, cup of Java, okay, a cup of caffeine, if you will. Yeah, coffee. And today I have a rich Colombian blend from the dark side of the mountain. Yes, it's particularly aromatic and flavorful. Coming up, we've got news. We're going to jump in with a look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by your friends at Locke Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Locke, you've got a friend in the business.
CBS News Brief. We're learning more about yesterday's mass shooting at a Christian school in Nashville. Police Chief John Drake tells CBS.
The head of the school was assassinated in the hallway, so we feel it was targeted and planned.
Two other staff members and 3 9-year-olds were killed. Police shot the shooter to death. Mexico's president says a deadly fire at an immigration detention center in Juarez began after migrants lit mattresses on fire when they found out they'd be deported. CBS's Cami McCormick.
It's one of the deadliest incidents ever at such a center. Nearly 40 killed, 29 injured. Many were from Central and South America.
Lawmakers in the Senate are holding a hearing right now into the collapses at Silicon Valley and Signature Banks this month. Banking Committee Chair Sherrod Brown blames
hubris, entitlement, greed, and always with big paydays at the end for the executives at the top.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Locke Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Locke Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Locke VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Locke Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Locke Air Conditioning Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Another winter weather system moving into Northern California with rain, snow, and gusty winds heading for the mountain regions.
The majority of that storm will be on Tuesday, so the heaviest rain, snow, and wind will be basically from early Tuesday morning through the day Tuesday, and then some lingering showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday.
Courtney Carpenter with the Weather Service. The system likely to hit the southern portion of the state tonight and tomorrow. Police say a man fatally shot by San Jose police officers last week had broken into an apartment in the complex he'd been evicted from and held a family hostage with numerous weapons.
The swift, decisive, and life-saving actions of the responding officers resulted in the rescue of a mother and her 2 children.
Chief Anthony Modis says Eliabert Gonzalez Rocha was seen by police with a machete raised above the heads of a woman and her 2 sons when they kneeled on the floor. That's when they shot him to death. The happiest place on earth about to be anything but. Walt Disney Company announcing 7,000 job cuts. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
GOAT, G-O-A-T, acronym, stands for Greatest of All Time. As in, spaghetti sandwiches for dinner? They're my fave. Dad, you're the GOAT.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal is a bacon or sausage egg croissant plus small seasoned potatoes for $3. It's the breakfast that don't miss. So if you did miss Wendy's breakfast, don't imagine. Fresh cracked eggs, sizzling sausage, crispy bacon, and block out those hot, buttery, flaky croissants. Croissants don't really make a sound, but if they did, for a breakfast that don't miss, Wendy's is that breakfast. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Select a request $3 breakfast deal to obtain discount. Not valid for a la carte combo orders.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley to serve you. In Brawley at the Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and at El Centro Motors. And of course, their mobile van wherever you are. The California Highway Patrol is investigating a solo vehicle fatal crash. At about 4:45 Sunday afternoon, the CHP responded to Clark Road, just north of Willoughby Road, after receiving a report of a car upside down in a canal. A 2016 Honda Accord was located upside down in the canal. Preliminary investigation suggests the driver was southbound on Clark Road and failed to observe the road closure signs, hit a concrete barrier, and plunged into the canal. The driver, a 33-year-old man, sustained fatal injuries. Identity of the driver has not been released pending notifications. The Imperial County Coroner's Office is assisting the Highway Patrol in the investigation. No meeting for the County Board of Supervisors today. Eli Moreno-Drew has that.
No meeting for the County Board of Supervisors. The County Board of Supervisors canceled today's meeting and said the board will hold an off-site meeting in early April. It will be an evening meeting in Salton City. The agenda for that meeting has yet to be put together. The Calipatria City Council will be meeting today. The meeting will be held in the council chamber at City Hall. It will begin at 6 p.m. A proclamation is expected to be approved declaring April 2nd as World Autism Day and April as Autism Awareness Month. They will be asked to adopt a resolution accepting the receptionist clerk's retirement from the city of Calipatria. Marina Estrada has worked for the city of Calipatria for the past 21 years. The resolution will congratulate her for her dedication to the community and wish her well on her the best in her retirement. Another resolution deals with funding for repairs at the water treatment plant.
And KXO local news time, 7:43. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Well, there's a new champion in town. The 18th annual regional Imperial County Spelling Bee was held late last week, hosted by the Imperial County Office of Education at the Jimmy Cannon Theater. There were 51 competitors representing 27 schools, and it all came down to Julia Nunez of Ballington Academy. She correctly spelled the word boisterously. She was awarded the trophy as the new Imperial County Spelling Bee champion. Not only did she win the trophy, she's also heading to Washington, D.C. to compete in the Scripps National Spelling Bee, May 30th through June 1st. And special meeting of the IID Board of Directors scheduled. Here's Eli.
Special IID board meeting, a special meeting of the Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors has been called for today. According to the agenda, this will be a study session to learn about the Energy Department 5-year capital improvement plan. According to related documents, IID staff has evaluated capital needs for the Energy Department to improve and harden transmission and distribution systems in response to independent power producer requests, expand the transmission system, and evaluate the distribution expansion needs along with additional generation to facilitate growth. The meeting will be held at noon at the Farm Credit Ag Center in Imperial. The meeting is open to the public.
And that's it for page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Attention pilots. Imperial Valley Flight Training will be conducting an 8-week ground training regimen conducted by certified flying instructor Wally Hale in preparation for the FAA knowledge test. The course begins April 4th with 2 meetings per week and is open to student pilots, all aviation enthusiasts, and rusty pilots looking for a refresher on navigation, weather, performance, and more. Cost is $495 due on registration. Includes all study materials and instruction. Registration deadline is April 4th. For more information, call Wally Hale, 760-427-8771.
Page 2 of the local news and weather, all served by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials. The dinner menu features 16 different entrees. K Sushi Bar and Grill just off Highway 86 in Imperial. The Imperial County Public Health Department will update the Imperial County Base Hospital situation. The designation of a base hospital for the county has been up in the air since the financially troubled El Centro Regional Medical Center announced that they would relinquish that designation. A community update regarding the issue will be held today in a Zoom meeting. The public and community serving organizations are invited to participate between 3:30 and 4 p.m. The meeting information is available on the County Public Health Department's website. And Vietnam Veterans Day is tomorrow.
Vietnam Veterans Day, the ceremony for Vietnam Veterans Day will be on March 29th. The Vietnam and global veterans of foreign wars post 9305 will be providing the ceremony. It will begin at 10 a.m. at Buckley Park in El Centro. The MC will be Tom Henderson. The keynote speaker will be El Centro Mayor Martha Singh, a daughter of a Vietnam vet. The honor guard will perform a 21-gun salute. Taps will be played for the fallen brothers and sisters. All veterans from all military services are asked to wear their military colors to the ceremony.
And the Imperial Valley College Board of Trustees will hold a special meeting tomorrow The meeting will be a retreat study session, according to the agenda. The board expected to receive a campus safety update from Edgar Quinones, Risk, Safety, and Security Manager. A counseling center update will be provided by Alexis Villa, Dean of Student Services and Special Projects, Efrain Silva, Dean of Economic and Workforce Development, and Victor Torres, Associate Dean of Workforce Development and Non-Traditional Instruction, will update the board on the lithium program development. The board will also review the prior year's goals. The meeting convenes at 6 p.m. on the campus of IVC. Highway Patrol is investigating an accident. Here's Eli.
Truck rolls over. A water truck apparently went out of control and rolled over Monday afternoon. The accident at Schwartz and Dogwood Road was reported at 2:38 p.m. on Monday. The single vehicle accident resulted in the driver being flown to Desert Regional Medical Center for treatment. The accident remains under investigation.
And KXO News Time, 7:49.
K Sushi Bar and Grill, serving you fresh and delicious Japanese food. Also giving you great customer service and a menu full of items for everyone's appetite. Check out their unique Estates sushi rolls, one for each of our 50 states, and come join them with their famous sake bomb, a thrilling event with James Chingon. Make a group reservation at their cozy patio or cater at K Sushi Bar and Grill, 416 South J Street in Imperial, or call in your order at 760-355-4440. Visit them at KSushiBarandGrill.com.
The National Weather Service says temperatures will warm up closer to normal for today and tomorrow as afternoon highs climb into the upper 70s to low 80s across the lower deserts. A midweek weather system will bring strong winds, cooler temperatures, and minor rain chances to the area. Temperatures warm up back to near normal readings by the weekend as highs are expected to push back into the low 80s. 73 our high yesterday, 43 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 80. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north this afternoon. Tonight mostly clear, a low around 51. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour. Gusting as high as 20 miles an hour. Those winds become north-northeast after midnight. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 79. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour. Then turning out of the west 20 to 25 miles an hour with gusts as high as 40 miles an hour. 46 degrees, 42% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-southwest 5 to 7 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, is served by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food. They specialize in sushi rolls, 50 different varieties of sushi rolls, one for every state. Have you visited the Peanut Patch in Yuma? Why not? Go ahead. Visit the Peanut Patch in Yuma. You're going to find so many great things available for you. The Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. You will find homemade chocolates, all sorts of varieties, made from scratch just for you. The Peanut Patch. You want to get there? Well, Google thepeanutpatch.com. You'll get directions. And, by the way, the Peanut Patch does offer tours on Tuesdays and Fridays. Go ahead, tour the Peanut Patch. You're going to love it. Don't forget, Easter is just around the corner, and you will love the variety of candies, chocolates, and goodies at the Peanut Patch, perfect for an Easter basket. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Donna and Pat say, come on by the Peanut Patch in Yuma. It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Well, Sergio Romo retired as a San Francisco Giant just the way he wanted to, pitching one final time for the team he helped to win 3 World Series championships and then calling it a career last night. It was something special for the Brawley native, Brawley High Wildcat, who spent 15 years pitching in the major leagues, and he is now retired and taken up golf. Shohei Ohtani is expected to make a Major League Baseball record $65 million for the 2023 season. That includes endorsements. The amount includes a one-year, $30 million contract extension that Ohtani signed in October. Mets pitcher Max Scherzer was second on the overall list with $59.3 million. And Yankees slugger Aaron Judge, he's going to make $44.5 million, including endorsements. Ridiculous.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
NBA action yesterday. The Bucks beat the Pistons 126-117, but everybody beats the Pistons. Mavericks mauled the Pacers 127-104. Knicks ran past the Rockets 137-115. Suns topped the Jazz 117-103. Nuggets over the 76ers 116-111. Pelicans pounded the Trailblazers 124-90. Timberwolves slipped by the Kings 119-115. And the Clippers dumped the Bulls 124-112. Men's college hoops. Saturday, we've got Final Four action. The San Diego State Aztecs and the Florida Atlantic Owls at noon. We'll follow that with the Miami Hurricanes and University of Connecticut Huskies as we bring you Final Four action on Saturday. And the championship game is set for Monday. Our coverage will start at 3 Monday afternoon for the championship action. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Tax season's greetings from your friends at H&R Block. Whether you choose to file virtually, in person, or via drop-off, let's make it a season worth celebrating. File your way with H&R Block and get upfront, transparent pricing, expert help at every step, and a max refund guarantee that means you'll ring in the season by getting every dollar you deserve. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
With or without the office visit, your locally owned and operated H&R Block will get you maximum refund. Every dollar counts. H&R Block in Brawley, Calexico, and 2 locations in El Centro, or call for an appointment, 760-344-6081. That's 344-6081.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Federal prosecutors tacked on a 13th criminal charge against Sam Bankman-Fried, accusing the FTX co-founder of bribery, in addition to multiple counts of fraud and conspiracy. The new indictment, unsealed by the Southern District Court of New York today, Bankman-Fried has already pleaded not guilty to 8 criminal counts and has not yet been arraigned on 5 others. And Taylor Swift fans, Swifties, are taking Ticketmaster to court over Eras Tour ticketing chaos. The Swifties headed to court in Los Angeles to face off against Ticketmaster after the ticketing giant fumbled online sales to the megastar's latest tour. Ticketmaster and parent company Live Nation face a lawsuit from Swifties across the country. It was filed in December for unlawful conduct and a violation of antitrust laws, according to other charges. Arguments heard in the court hearing yesterday by disgruntled fans are mostly procedural. The plaintiffs are asking Ticketmaster to award them at least $2,500 each in damages. But lead plaintiff Julie Barfus of Salt Lake City says the case is about giving everyday fans a better chance to see their favorite artists. talk to the artists. They are the ones that are controlling it. Looking at Wall Street, kind of a mixed bag right now. The Dow Jones off just about 2 points at 32,430. The S&P 500 off 15 at 3,962. And the NASDAQ, tech-heavy NASDAQ, off 105 points at 11,664. And gold up $12.80 an ounce. Oil is down 30. Actually, now it just jumped up 34 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 80, west wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 51, west winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour, those winds becoming north-northeast after midnight. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 79, west winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, kicking up to 20 to 25 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 40 miles an hour. 50 degrees downtown, 33% relative humidity, wind out of the west 325 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
Just ahead, we've got CBS News. After that, more of the best oldies on the radio. And, of course, we'll keep you up to date. What's happening around the neighborhood? What's happening around the world? CBS News this hour is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation, reminding you that it's all here, right here, and it's 8 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Steve Kathan. Nashville police going through all the evidence after the shooting at a Christian elementary school that left 6 people dead. Police Chief John Drake says the heavily armed shooter, a former student who was killed at the scene, left writings and maps.
The investigation is still ongoing into this whole incident, but what detectives have said so far is there's possibly some resentment for having to go to that school.
CBS's Janet Shamlian is in Nashville.
The wounds are fresh and emotions raw.
It really hit home. Can happen anywhere.
Some came here to the Covenant School.
These parents, their lives are changed forever today.
As grief poured out here in so many ways, 2 teens placed a cross outside the school.
There's new information on the fire that left 39 migrants dead in northern Mexico. CBS's Camilo Montoya Galvez.
This was a detention facility where migrants were being processed before being deported to the interior of Mexico to be sent back home to places like Venezuela and other Latin American nations. The Mexican president today, Manuel López Obrador, suggested that this fire was started by the migrants themselves because they were protesting the fact that they were going to be deported and removed from that area.
At a Senate hearing on border issues this morning, South Carolina Republican Lindsey Graham zeroed in on drugs.
Fentanyl is killing Americans at levels we've never seen. More people died last year from fentanyl poisoning in a single year than the entire Vietnam War that went on for over a decade.
The Senate Banking Committee is holding its first hearing since 2 key bank collapses. Ranking Republican Tim Scott.
This is a classic tale of negligence, and it started with the banks themselves.
Philadelphia water officials say they continue to see no sign of contamination after a chemical spill into the Delaware River. They're confident the water in the city system will be unaffected through at least tomorrow night. Now, overseas, London correspondent Vicky Barker tells us Northern Ireland is on edge.
MI5 has increased the threat level from sectarian-related terrorism in Northern Ireland from substantial to severe, meaning an attack is highly likely. The semi-autonomous government there has been paralyzed for more than a year, rekindling the sense of grievance among both Protestant and Catholic splinter groups.
Honda is recalling more than 300,000 late-model vehicles because heating pads behind the side mirrors can give way, sending the mirror glass tumbling out. Wall Street, right now, the Dow is up about 30 points. This is CBS News.
Streamline how you hire with Indeed. Their powerful hiring platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in the same place. Visit Indeed.com/credits.
Like any good agent, we're here for the open house, for the closing, for handing over keys. But because we're realtors, we're here for so much more. Agents who are realtors volunteer at nearly 3 times the national average. We're working to broaden access to credit, increase affordable housing supply, and ensure fair housing for all. Realtors are bound by a code of ethics. We're here for it all. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running, no matter the weather or supply chain hiccup. But we get you, Raymond in Buffalo, Maria in Miami, and Jules in Troy, taking control of everything that's under your control. At Grainger, we're here for you with high-quality supplies for every industry, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
A Russian spacecraft returned to Earth today without a crew. It suffered a coolant leak while in orbit attached to the space station. Space officials thought it was too risky to return with astronauts on board. Word today of a Russian military test in Asia.
Russia said 2 Mesquite supersonic cruise missiles were fired at a simulated target in the Sea of Japan at a distance of about 60 miles. The weapons test comes 1 week after Russian strategic bombers flew over the Sea of Japan for 7 hours, amid what Japan calls an upsurge in Russian military activity in the Far East. Lucy Kraft, CBS News, Tokyo.
A downloadable app that's been voiced by Star Wars actor Mark Hamill is triggered when air raid alarms sound in Ukraine. He urges people to take cover. He also tells them when the danger is past by signing off, "May the Force be with you." I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Imperial Valley Business Resource Center is a one-stop shop for business development. We provide a complete roadmap to success for startups, entrepreneurs, and small to medium-sized businesses. Our in-house services include startup assistance, workforce development, manufacturing assistance, site selection, access to capital, accounting, cash flow management, permitting assistance, government contracting, international trade, incentive analysis, and more. Contact IVBRC today at 760-353-8332 or visit ivbrc.org to get started.
CBS News, a service of the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
He's a radio announcer here, isn't he?
AM 1230.
Yeah, that's right. Have you heard his morning show, Wake Up with Phlegm?
KXO.